How's it going, everyone? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm not too sure if you can because it's been a very long time since I streamed. Say hello to Declan, the Irish Gamer. Hello to Garo Grady as well. Mark Connolly 123. Dylan 6616. Seamus McLaughlin as well. Owen McCullough. Keith Meehan. Shane Christopher as well. And Jack. And Keen Delaney. Hopefully you're all well, everyone. I'm not too sure now what do you think of getting a notification here from Airagri that I am live on YouTube. Most of the time I am live on LA Country Radio. I did put up a status yesterday on the Airagri Facebook saying might be streaming, but I'm not too sure what I'm going to stream or if I'm going to stream tonight. So I'm going to leave it all up to you what the hell the crack is like. Peter Carolyn as well, how's it going? Jackie Burke, Owen McCullough, what's the crack with your KPSR? Not much crack now. Been very busy with radio wise. Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday 9 to 11 on EliteCountryRadio.com. Friday nights is 9 to 12. Keith Meehan says do a bit of farming. Well, I'll be honest with you, I do not have the G27 set up at the moment. All I have here is my microphone I use for radio. I'm not even using the Corsair microphone. I'm using my radio microphone, and I have the keyboard and all that kind of stuff. So just a bit of an update as well. If you would like to meet me personally, you can do so at the truck show above in Kilkenny. It's on the 28th of May. It's the Waterford Truck Show. You'll also catch me at Full of the Pipe Truck Show as well, above in Punchtown Racecourse, the 11th of June. So that's where Elite Country Radio is going to be with the new Roadcaster. Shane Christopher, what do you think of the hurling? What happened in the hurling today was absolutely brilliant. It was about time Galway came up and stood up and said, right boys, this is how you play. Tipperary, they just weren't ready for it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was watching Tipperary play today and I was there to myself, are they really the All-Ireland champions from last year? What happened today is what happened in the All-Ireland Championship last year. The All-Ireland final when Tipperary came up against Kilkenny. Kilkenny were just looking there, what could they do? And Tipperary showed them. Today now it was the same thing. I was watching it very closely. 4 men on the side of the field for Tipperary, 1 man from Galway. He was just walking up and down the pitch, shouting at his players, and they had absolutely every single thing correct, which was great. You know, it was a great game of hurling. Now I can see Galway, if they can keep playing like that, they'll do very well in the championship. But again, the championship's another bit away. David McNamee, are you getting paid for that yet or still doing it for free? For the radio, still doing it for free. Declan the Irish Gamer, just do an FS17 stream. Well, to be honest, if I plug in everything, sure. How many updates has been for Farming Simulator since March, is it? I think the last time I streamed was March 10th. Dylan 6616, what's happening? So I'm not too sure if you're happy that I'm here streaming, lads. So I haven't been doing anything for a long time. I was even removed from admin from the Portview page, which actually called another page. But last time I heard, Portview was closing and there was nothing happening. But again, I haven't been in TeamSpeak to the lads. I don't even know if they use Airagri's TeamSpeak or if they're using a different TeamSpeak. I know a lot of people do be adding me on Airagri Snapchat. I haven't done a lot of the Snapchat. Oisin Dillon, how's it going? Garo Grady, do a bit of FS. Keen Delaney, what happened to Airagri? Well, Airagri is still there, do you know what I mean? But I have to completely revamp it. I'll probably have to remove all the admins from it and all that kind of stuff and just start from scratch like I did in 2011. I just have no time at the moment to be running, to even be gaming. Like, I'm doing radio shows from Monday to Friday, do you know what I mean? And then the weekends then is just for myself. If you're like, you wouldn't have seen on Snapchat, my Snapchat, I've been down in my own forestry, cutting hardwood timber and trying to get that ready to come up. And obviously the Red Lakes is on next weekend in Killarney, and I have ordered a T-Dub 15 for myself to borrow it for the weekend, because I'm not going to the rally. I'd rather do something proper instead of watching lads blocking roads and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not actually going to the Red Lakes. First time in a very long time for me. Plus my own car is out of tax by the end of the week. So I won't be driving my my Skoda either, because she's out of tax, because I can't afford it at the moment. Farming mad, is there many in Eire anymore? I'll be honest with you, I cannot tell you that. We have this Facebook group, and this Facebook group now was for Eire, but what it's called now, I can tell you here. It is called Bullshit Point Place. And the most things that happen in this group page now, we're all playing games. So if I can go in here now, I'll just see how many people is there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right, according to this thing, this group page that we have here, this group messenger on Facebook, there's 17 people. But then again, I don't know what them 17 people are at. I don't even know, like, I know what I'm at. And if you're friends with me on Facebook, or if you follow me on Facebook, you know what I'm at. But for instance, the lads, I actually don't know what they're at. Now, I am thinking about going into TeamSpeak, but I'm not too sure yet if I'm going to go in. Will you and the other lads be streaming FS17? I don't know, Seamus, to be honest with you on that one, because, to be honest with you, FS17 never took off. It really didn't. For some reason, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, but most of the things now I see here on my Steam the whole time is Euro Truck Simulator 2. But I haven't played Euro Truck myself either. KP, it's only Dara left in Eire. I don't know, Dylan. I have no idea who is there or what's going on. Chris the Irish Gamer, the radio's keeping me busy. You can say that, alright, Chris. Honestly, I would suggest, if you like, I know a lot of you don't like country music, but I know one of my good old friends here from Eire, Aaron Carr, he does be listening in. And before, you know, even Chris, you were with Eire before, you know, I'll be there, just let's tune in if you want, like, do you know what I mean? Whereas now, like, I do run out of time. Like, 2 hours for a radio show for me is not enough. 3 hours anymore is not enough for my shows. It's absolutely, I don't know how it happened. I think it's because I'm doing morning shows. So yeah, no, like every morning I'm up, we'll say 7:30, 8 o'clock, and just do a bit of posting on Facebook and whatever. And when the minute that it hits 9 o'clock, I mightn't even be on the radio at 9 o'clock. Sometimes Declan Flanagan, he's our breakfast presenter. He's up there in County Wexford. He'd hand over to me maybe 2 minutes or 3 minutes past 9. But in those 2-3 minutes, I could have requests for 10 or 11 songs. So that's basically what happens with me and the radio. I mean, as you can see, the picture I have here is that's basically my background. There's albums here on the background, like you'll see there. It's a brand new album there from Ben Try, brand new album here from Brad Paisley, brand new album from the Mavericks. There's just so much happening. You know, radio is very busy at the moment. A lot of people are asking me if I got a job yet. No, I have not got a job because there is no work down this part of the world. I am in the process of learning the questions of the theory test for the lorry. That is the next step in the old wings. I have applied for Radio Kerry. Radio Kerry were looking for we'll say part-time presenters. I'm sending my demo up to Shannonside Radio. I'm sending my demo up to Midwest Radio. I'm sending my demo up to Highland Radio in Donegal. I'm sending it up to Galway Bay FM. I'm sending it up to Tip FM. I'm going to send my demo absolutely the whole way around the country. I'm even going to send it into one of the people in 2FM because he has a lot of colleagues in the radio industry. Um, Shane Christopher, do you get paid for radio? Not at the moment, no. The only way I can get paid for radio if people advertise, and I've been trying to find out my listenership so I can get advertisement. But I've been trying to explain it to the Gang of Elite. I need to know my listenership, not the station's listenership. Because you can't go, we'll say, if I go up to a place in Castlebar, right? If I go to a place in Bangor, if I go to a place in Donegal, do you want to advertise with me? And they're going to say, what's your listenership? And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Do you know what I mean? Mark Carnley, if you would be on Highland, that would be mint. Well, Mark, I don't know if Highland are looking for DJs or whatever, but I'm going to be sending it in. I do live feeds on Facebook, not as much as I used to, because the fact when I was doing live feeds I was getting blocked, and that was because I was playing country music. Facebook don't like country music. My brother even got blocked for doing a country music one. Now when I say you get blocked from country music, you can go to a Nathan Carter gig, you can go to a Michael English gig, you can go live, perfect. But if you're driving your car and you have a CD, you get blocked. Copyrights. Sheen, what are we doing in this stream? Well, at the moment I'm holding a microphone and I'm looking, there's 30 people watching and 13 thumbs up. The first time I've streamed in a very long time. See, I don't know what to do, that's the honest truth. I have the webcam here, but the webcam is turned off. Because I use the webcam more now for Facebook live feeds. Jamie, good evening, long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while. So, the thumbs down are coming now. As you can throw whatever the fuck you want at me. I don't really give a shite. Do you know what I mean? I'm still the same KP. I don't give a shite what happens in life. Because I'll give you this one there. Out in Kilgarvan today, there is a girl that was a year above me in school, 32 years of age, and she died with heart problems. Do you know what I mean? So the way I look at life and everything I do from a day to day is basically I just take every single hour as it comes. And that's just the way David Harrington looks at life now. The mobile home is still in the same way it was. Nothing done to it since. Hopefully now in the summertime we're going to have it completely and utterly finished. When I mean finished, I mean with a brand new stove and converted to oil instead of gas, and a bit of decking out the front and all that good crack. Paddy, long time no see. Well, if you're on Facebook, you see me every single day. Do you know what I mean? But when it comes to YouTube, yes. And Andrew 6800 as well, or 6800. How's it going? So basically, what this thing is here now, everyone, I need to know, what do you want me to stream? Is it Farming Simulator or is it Euro Truck Simulator? You let me know, but you're going to have to wait a while because I have to reset up everything. And everything is not far away, but it's just trying to not trying to, I don't even know where half the stuff is, to be honest with you, everyone. That's the god on this crack. Paddy, don't have Facebook? Well, if you see on Snapchat, you'll see exactly what I'm at. Now, I don't post on the Air Agri Snapchat as much as I used to. I don't know what happens with that Snapchat, really, to be honest. ETS2MP, well, I know for a fact ETS2MP more likely has updated since I last done it, and I don't know, maybe Farming Simulator. Like, I could go into Farming Simulator, but the way I look at it, lads, I wouldn't have a clue how to set up the G27. It's been a while, do you know what I mean, and set up all the codes and all that kind of stuff. How about Irish Pub Drinking Simulator? Jesus, I don't know. Can anyone tell me what's happening on Farming Simulator? Is there new maps out? Is there new mods out? Is it still the same way? Or, you see, I haven't a clue. I don't get notifications in the emails from anyone streaming anymore. Is anybody streaming anymore? Because I don't get much now coming in. Is there no farms near you who could get a job with farming if you're into that? Well, I do know the side of the season is coming up soon. So I will be more likely driving an old tractor with a wrapper. That's for Reardon Agri. The only thing about that now is they're after buying a rake. Yes, a 2-rotor rake, which is not good for me. But maybe I'll be raking with them, I don't know. But that's Well, as the way we were looking at it, is there going to be a side of season? Now, down here the last 2 weeks, magnificent weather, but it's about to change. A bit of rain on the way. Torrington Farm is out, Master 6480, right? Can't remember Torrington Farm, but anyway. Farm Med, I am working for English Agri, we are busy. Well, fair play to you. Well, like, the thing with us is we have social lives as well. Do you know what I mean? That's the difference with Air Agri. We all have our own lives to live, as you all know. That's my life is radio. So even the boss of Elite goes, do you be playing Farming Simulator anymore? I said, well, it's kind of hard to play Farming Simulator when you're doing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 13 hours of radio a week. Do you know what I mean? So 13 hours of radio a week and don't get money for it, but I do get albums and all that kind of stuff. Like, for instance, last week brand new album came in from Honky Tonk Angels, Hurricane Highway. Last Friday night gone, I gave away an album from Pat Chaffini, an album away from Mike Denver. One of the albums is going to Ross Lair, the other album's going to Mallow. You know what I mean? So I've listenership from everywhere. Like, before, remember, if you were listening to my radio show, you would hear me saying, you want to get a text into me, 078 600 17296, or email studio@elitecountryradio.com. Now, what you hear every morning or every evening or any time I'm on radio, you give me a text message on 087 454 7165, or email davidharringtonshow@gmail.com. When I changed all the details to that, that's when the show went from the bottom right up to the top. So I don't use the English numbers anymore. I just use the Irish number, which is my own number. But apparently there is an Irish number coming to Elite Country Radio for text messages and all that kind of stuff. But more than likely when that comes, I'll still be using my own phone. Like, the minute I go live, like, my own phone now in the morning, it'll just be flat to the mat with text messages coming in. So that's just the way to have it. Now, I'm just seeing what's happening on Facebook as well. No idea what's happening on Facebook, but we're adding another person there now. So if I go through my Facebook at the minute, the phone is a bit slow because there's so much to read in it. So for instance, now on my Facebook, I'm up to 5,000 friends. Like today I was on 4,998. There's constantly someone trying to get in as a friend on Facebook, so back up to the 5,000 now. So yeah, it works. It's handy, like. Binjai Vlogs FS17. I don't know, man. I really don't. Up my way, the side season is going to be early. I was. Where was I the last day? I was on the way to Offaly, up to Burr. I was going up the motorway. We'll say between Limerick and Roscrea. There was a lad out there collecting grass with a wagon. Swear to God, and I was there looking at him. I was like, right, maybe. There's a lad down the road I know has a field cut as well already. Bit early, but has to be done. Paddy, what's going to happen to Air Agri? What's going to happen to Air Agri? What's going to happen to Air Agri? Air Agri will open again. You're just going to have to wait. Simple as the facts. I can't do nothing about it now at the moment. Financially, I have not a single thing to do with Air Agri. As what I say is real things come first, which means the car must get taxed and go back on the road. Dedicated service and all that crack, that will come eventually. Bill Murray, how's it going? Why do you do that if you don't get paid? That's stupid. Well, you see, the answer to that one is, why play Farming Simulator and do jobs for everyone? You don't get paid for it. It's stupid. It's the same thing. Do you know what I mean? Most internet radios is voluntary. I'll give you a good one. I was in the social welfare there the last day. They called me in for a meeting saying I wasn't looking for work. Clearly I'm looking for work. And she was giving out to me, blah, blah, blah. And I said, you realise I had to come off radio for this? She goes, you do a radio show? I said, I do, yeah. I said, it's completely voluntary. I said, I don't get paid for it. And I was told I'm not allowed to work on an internet radio. And I said, I'm getting nothing for it. Not a cent. Yeah, it's against the law to work for free. So that's what I was told. The only way you can do it if you are working on an internet radio station doing with charity. So that I'll give you a good one there, lads. If you are working around the place and you're doing it for free, it's against the law. Yeah, it's a part of the dole. You're not allowed to do it. Yeah. Yet the dole don't give you enough money to do anything. Do you know what I mean? So when I went into Wanamish, goes, David, you're going to have to find a job. I said, you give me a job here, right now, 350 euros a week. Tell me where it is and I'll go. I can't. I said, there you go, I said. Simple as the facts. I said, I'm not like everybody else. I said, I'm a Joe Soap. She goes, what do you mean? I said, I've no junior cert. I said, I've no leaving cert. I said, the only qualification I have is radio broadcasting. Then she turns around and says, you won't get a job in radio. Do you know what I mean? But that's just beside the point. Do you know what I mean? Like, but we are still looking for jobs. I typed in driving jobs in Kerry, and I got a job. There was jobs in Cork. There was jobs in Galway. There was jobs in Dublin. There was jobs in the north of Ireland, but no jobs in Kerry. That's what I need, is a job in Kerry. Obviously, you can go travelling for work. Do you know what I mean? For instance, last week I was up at the pallet factory and I said, by any chance are you looking for workers? We were, but we found them. Now the pallet factory for me would be a 40-minute drive. I still would have done it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so Donegal Manny, how's it going? If it's early, some people might get a third cut silage in this year. Well, I don't know. I'm looking around here. I'm looking at the field beside me. There's a bit of growth there, but nothing major. Do you know what I mean? I have to give it another couple of weeks. Some of the cows are out again down in the south of Ireland. But I don't know. For me here, all I have is 3 sheep, and that was to get a herd number back. My father's herd number, and we actually went up there a couple of weeks ago with our buckets, old-fashioned way, spreading the old fertilizer, and grass is coming now, thankfully. But it would have been nice if there was a bit of rain to help it, but clearly we have had no rain. It's been a very, very dry spell down my part of the world anyway. I'll tell you how it's been dry. My gas hasn't frozen over in about 2 months, which isn't bad. Or maybe a month. But that's going to be sorted as well, because I was on to Flow Gas. I said, kind of, where's my regulator? He goes, you never rang me. I said, I rang you in January. But yeah, so there's a plumber coming out to me now next week, and he's going installing a regulator that holds 4 bottles of gas, whereas the bottle of gas I have at the moment is only 1 bottle of gas, and there's too much of a draw for it to keep going. Tommy 135, what's happening? Not much now. Your first cut is ready for the next couple of weeks. Well, have fun. That's all I'll say. Seamus, you have your cattle out about a month earlier than last year. Yeah, down here you see the cattle are still in, like around where I am from. But you see, there for a while there for months we had a lot of rain. You know, we're just blessed at the moment. But I don't know, sure. The weather's supposed to break now again tomorrow or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, going back to the stream, basically it is called How Are We All? So there's not much more I can say to you, everyone. I might be back streaming Farming Simulator soon. I don't know. Would people rather videos or streams? You gotta let me know. So comment on the status on Facebook. What do you think? And I will judge it from that then. So if you rather videos or streams, you let me know. All you got to do is comment on the status I put up yesterday on the Air Agri Facebook page. So for myself, David Harrington, the owner of Air Agri, which at the moment is doing nothing. But anyone that knows me, when I put my mind to it, everything works out. I just have to wait a while. So thanks for tuning into this feed. If you've enjoyed it, come back to another one. If not, can't really do much about it. So until next time, everyone, enjoy the rest of your evening.